Pantry, and today I get to take you out and give you an exciting update in the garden. Okay, so I talked about doing new garden beds, and it happened. And got my garden soil all in, the beds are built. The only thing I have left to do, oh, and I've got them planted. I wonder how that happened. Anyways, the only thing I have left to do is to go ahead and treat the cedar with it's a sealer just to keep the color pop. So that'll be for another day that's nice outside. We're gonna get some rain, so I'm gonna take you out here and let you see what I have going on. From baby starts, I still have some starts here. Cilantro, some spinach starts, I think is left, and some, and I started some lettuce. So we'll see how that comes along. And I'll let the rain just give it a drink of water. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I got, and then kind of give you an idea of how it's going to continue to transform. And that is because I'm going to rock this whole area in. What a project, but it'll be so well worth it. It'll just make this garden really pop and keep the weeds down and cut down on mowing. All right, hey, let's do it. So let's start here. So picture all this in between here, all rock instead of bark, because the bark you have to do it over and over again. So I planted some pole beans, and they will be able to go up and over this ladder trellis. And of course, these are the red onions, and they're doing fantastic. Oh, I cannot wait. I love red onions. And then over here in the tomato, look at that. I mean, these plants are, it's almost like I can watch them grow. I'm going to get out here with my support tape and get them taped to their cedar posts, or cedar sticks, whatever you want to call them, and tie them up. But look what I got. Oh, look it. I got baby tomatoes. Oh my gosh. This is the one tomato plant. I have no idea what it is, but it's an early producer, and I've got radishes coming on big time. So those are doing good. And over here I did the same thing with the ladder trellis. I've got beans at both ends. One's popped up there, and I can see that one's popped up, and another one's getting ready to. So these are the yellow onions. So we got those done. The strawberry bed, that they're beautiful. Strawberry bed, we've got the chard on the other side. Oh, and look, I don't know if you can see, but I planted, see the babies? That's lettuce. I planted buttercrunch lettuce in this one. And there's romaine, which I picked off the romaine last night, and the chard is just thriving. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Swiss chard. I did put down some organic pet and human-friendly slug bait because I don't want anything eaten with all these beautiful plants. Oh, look, we got a bee. Hi, buddy. Anyways, that's romaine, Italian parsley, and this is celery, and a volunteered dill, which is already big. I'm gonna dry some of that. In fact, I should do that. I should pick that now and dry it. I've got my pepper bed with the garlic chives doing awesome. The succulents are beautiful. I love them. So got that going. And then over here I did basil, rosemary, and then this purple basil too. So 2 Italian sweet basil, I guess you'd call it. Tomatoes, more tomatoes, all flowering, looks like. Radishes and some green onions at on the ends here. And as I use them in the kitchen, I will just pop them in the ground. Okay, brand new garden bed. Woohoo! Look at that big, beautiful bed. And I'm going to do, the rock is going to come out past that bed all the way over to the fence. So we're going to take out that much of the grass, and then it'll go all the way down to past the deck, or even with the deck. But going back to the garden update, these are the Oregon Spring tomatoes. Very hardy, heavy producer, but they don't get very big. So I've got them close together because they'll just support each other. And 2 habanero plants, little starts, beautiful, which my habaneros did really good last year, or Scotch bonnets. And then the end of the bed, I seeded green onions in there. Bed number 2. So we had a garden raised bed edition. And if you watch the milling, we had to piece some of this together, but I don't mind. I wanted to use every bit of that log. Tomatillos. So I have 4 tomatillos in here because you guys know I like to make that tomatillo salsa. And my local hardware store has beautiful locally grown plants. That's where these came from. These are a patio snacker cucumber, it's called. So I thought I'd try those. Spinach, which I picked on last night for salad. And the Napa cabbage, or Chinese cabbage, is doing amazing. More Swiss chard. And now they're trying to go to seed. They're trying, but you just pick that seed pod out of there. Right out of the center. Get those out of there and you're good to go. Give them to your chickens. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, speaking of chickens, did you guys want to go see the baby chicks? So all of this Swiss chard is doing fantastic. And this bed here, last but not least, is this is my squash bed. So I've got delicata squash, acorn squash, and yellow crookneck. So I'm hoping, I'll be able to trim back the leaves. The acorn squash and the delicata, I believe those are going to stay lower to the ground, where the crookneck gets pretty big and envelops the area. So the rock will come out here and go over. I'll have it go over even with the deck. But I think that's going to be a great addition for my little raised garden area. I love it. So, guys, that's my garden update for this week, and I'm just absolutely thrilled. What a great birthday gift to get these raised beds added to my garden area. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite place to be, in the backyard, working in the dirt. Anyway, well, one of my favorite places to be. Let's put it that way. All right, so I guess we'll be working on a new project, getting this rock in here, but oh, and the rhubarb is doing fantastic down there, and the 2 Swiss chard plants down there are doing amazing as well. So I did plant, oh, and I seeded some baby bok choy. We're gonna see if that comes up. It might be too late in the season. It's still cool weather here, but you know, that's actually a really early spring or late fall. So if we don't get anything out of that, I will go ahead and do it a fall garden late in the fall. All right, guys, get these seed pods off this Swiss chard. I don't want it to go to seed yet. I'm gonna get some more new starts in, and then I don't have to worry about it. All right, I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe, probably using some stuff from the garden, and or canning video, and or another update. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye. Happy gardening.